we are going to be working with clay. I know, very anticipated activity. So, before we start playing with clay, I'm going to teach you how to do a couple things with the clay. And then I have 3 stations for you to practice working with the clay. All right. Oh, I have 1 person. I have 2, 3 people, 4 people looking, 5 people looking, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So, clay. Let's go ahead and rip our clay into small pieces. Just a couple chunks. You don't want them too small. See, my pieces are about this size. You want your pieces about this size? So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take one of our pieces of clay and we are going to roll it in a circle in our hands. Or you could do this on the table. Roll your piece of clay in a circle. What kind of shape are you making when you roll it?
A head.
A sphere.
I learned that.
Yeah, that is a math word for
call
ball.
Or you could make it choke.
Yeah, what else could this be if we're making clay
Oh, it's too
sculptures?
big. A head.
It could be a head. What else could this
Or
be in a
choke
clay
choke.
sculpture? Someone new? Yes. It could be the middle of a person.
Or hair.
Yes.
It could be a baseball.
It could be a baseball.
The bottom of a snowman.
The bottom of a snowman. Yes.
Or a caterpillar.
It could be a ginormous eye.
Or it could be a weird looking caterpillar.
It could totally be a weird looking caterpillar. Okay, let's put our sphere on the table.
It's just too big.
Nope. And then we're going to pick up another chunk of clay. And this time we're going to roll it back and forth in our hands or on the table. What kind of shape are we making now?
A strip.
Yes.
Like a line.
A line shape, okay. Yes.
A strip.
A strip. There's a special math word for this shape. Does anyone know what it's called?
Catter.
It's not a worm, but that's definitely a name for this shape.
A caterpillar.
It's not a caterpillar.
Oh, but
It's a cylinder.
Oh yeah! I always forget that.
Or it could be called, in clay hand building, we'll call this a coil. So what could a coil be good for in your clay project?
A tail.
Yes.
Tail.
A tail. Yes. Yes.
A rope.
A rope.
Could you attach it to
Yeah.
a little tail? I need a tail. You made a
It could be a bone. Yes.
Could we attach this to this? A collar.
It could be a collar.
We're learning shape. I wonder if you could use
Yes.
mustache.
It could be a mustache. All right. Oh, Fritz, can you leave that on the table? Okay, so let's put our coils down on the table and let's pick up another piece of clay. Go ahead and rip your clay into a chunk. So we're going to take our clay, we're going to put it on the table, and then we're going to use our hammer fist to gently hit the clay.
It's sticking to me.
Yeah, it's a little bit sticky.
Water this down too much.
All right. Second graders, what kind of shape is this? Yes. It's flat. Yes.
Pancake.
It's like a pancake. What else could this be?
Why does it
Yes.
have to be pancake? It could be a football.
It could be a football.
Or it could be a cat.
It could be a cat.
But how? I don't know how. Oh, it would be a flat.
So in clay hand building, sometimes we'll call this a slab. So these are like our ABCs of clay hand building. We have a sphere, we have a foil, and we have a slab. And this is how we make things with our clay. We make these shapes, and we put them together, and we can make anything we want. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Let's make another. Okay, so I just wanted to show you those 3 shapes. So let's go ahead and ball up our clay and just leave it at your chair. Need one more person.
Make it fun.
Okay, so now that you know our ABCs of clay hand building, what are they again? What's one of them? Yes.
A sphere.
A sphere. What's another one? Yes.
A slab.
Uh-huh. What's the next one, Emmett?
A cylinder.
A cylinder. So we've got sphere, slab, and cylinder. So use those, and we're going to experiment doing different things with the clay. We've got some tools at this table, some wood tools, and these tools have these little wire pieces on the end that are really good for scraping. Or you can do different designs. You can smooth the clay, you can make holes in the clay, textures, designs. So we're going to practice using these tools at this table. Today. After I show you all the stations, we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's move to the next table so I can tell you about the next station. The next station, we're going to stand, thank you. The next station, we've got these cool texture tiles, some more clay. These texture tiles are actually made out of clay that has been fired in the kiln. Some of them, I want everyone to put them back, please. Thank you very much. Some of them look like this. Some of them look like this. This has glaze on it.
Awesome.
This does not have glaze. So they have different textures on them, and you'll feel them. And if I press my clay into a texture tile, look at what happens. It makes that texture on the clay. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so we've got a couple different things that we can experiment with. These texture tiles, we have forks, we have rollers, so you can practice making different textures on your clay at this station. And then let's move to the last station over here. Well, there's nothing on it except for clay. I personally think that our hands are our best tools for working with clay. So at this table, we're just going to be experimenting, doing different things just with our hands at this station.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, sounds pretty good?
I can probably make a character.
You can, so today, let's just experiment. Let's see what we could do with the clay. We're not keeping anything today. This is just practice so that we can figure out how to use the clay before we start making our clay projects. Okay?
Yay!
So today we're just having fun with clay.
Yay!
So I've got the 3 stations. You can go ahead and make a choice. I would like everyone to try going to each station. And let's see what we can do with clay.
I gotta use the steering wheel. Is this one hard?
What does it do? Well, tell us how it feels with the water on it.
Muddy.
It feels muddy.
It feels wet.
Wet. Do you want to see what it feels like?
Feels good, but get your hands dirty.
Yeah, we'll wash our hands at the very end.
Yay.
Would you like some water?
It makes them like
One for clay. You would like some water? Okay, I won't put a lot. There you go. See how it feels?
I'm making
See
this
how this feels?
What else
Good.
part is? Okay, so look else. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look, I made this tool.
So the brown using the clay tool, kind of like a knife to cut. And where did you make that shape? How did you get that shape?
There. 587172.58. I just joked. That's not
What are you using clay tools to do? What do you use to make So you're using it to cut. So both tools are So are these the animals that you're thinking about making for your clay sculpture?
Yes, we're practicing it so we know. No.
And that's a great idea. Yeah, I noticed that you're making it flat and it's spreading out, so it's getting to be a really large piece of clay. Does it work better if the clay is wet or if it's a little bit more dry to use wet? Why do you think it's better to work with it when it's dry?
Because it kind of sticks.
Yeah, I can see it sticking to your roller.
Yeah, I guess I'll get it.
What are you going to make on that slab?
Can I do a different tool?
You can totally do a different.
It works on another.
Yes.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Now can I go to another station?
Yes, you can.